members of the Bids and Awards Committee of this office. Engineer Jose Chubi Ochotorena, back Vice Chairperson. Engineer Tereseta Siliena, back Regular Member. Engineer LD Dexy Alparo, back Provisional Member. Engineer Ivan Puti Jimenez, back Provisional Member. End user, to all the members of the Technical Working Group headed by Engineer Ronnie Labakahin, all the back Secretariat headed by Engineer Maria Irma F. Otik, to all the invited observers, prospective bidders present here with us, and all the viewers watching online over the YouTube account of the Bids and Awards Committee of Zamboanga del Norte 2nd District Engineering Office. Good morning. May we request IBAC Secretariat to have a roll call and read the agenda of today's procurement activity.
Here, good morning to each and everyone, and to all the viewers live via YouTube. Today's procurement activity, private conference of contract IDs number 24JC0061, construction of 4-story, 20 classrooms, school building in Galas Nationalized School Dipolog City, Sindangan Norte. 24JC0062, concreting of Barangay Lapero, Farm to Market Road, Barangay Lapero, Sindangan, Norte. 24JC0063, maintenance, repair, and rehabilitation of infrastructure facilities and other related activities. Public buildings, repair, maintenance of DOST building, Provincial Science and Technology Center, main building, Dipolog City, Sindangan, Norte. And the last one, the contract ID number 24JC0064, construction of 1-story 2-classroom school building in Bartolome, Aripal Memorial High Schools, Barangay Upper Disakan, Manukan. Before we proceed, please acknowledge as I call your name, call the rules. Start with our back person.
Person.
Your vice present members, Engineer Ludwigsi Alparo, Engineer Teresita Siliena, from the end user, from construction section, Engineer Ivan Sikortin. From also we have here the technical working group headed by Engineer Ronrel Abapani. Members, Engineer Olejay Papara, Engineer Dennis Tormis, Engineer Norman Montaliana, Engineer Christine Tarion. From the back secretariat headed by Engineer Maria Herm Creek, the head instrument unit. Also from the back side, Miss Rochelle Garita, Miss Leia May Tavale, and Miss Morales. Observer, Nicola Auditor, and other observer. Jolie notified, but hopefully they're viewing live or by online.
Sergio, excuse, we have also with us the end user comment from us.
Yeah, thank you, Madam Chair. Also, we would like to acknowledge the presence of the end user from the maintenance, also from the presenter. We have Jonathan Madam Chair, the members present constitute forum, you will now proceed this briefly centralized order.
Okay, thank you, Sergio Moralio. The present back members constitute the quorum. I would like to call today's pre-bid conference to order. We would like to request a resource person from the Planning and Design section to present to us the basic contract data of contract ID 24JC0061, contract ID 24JC0062, contract ID 24JC0064. Engineer Abakahin of the Planning and Design section.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning.
So for today's pre-bid conference, we have here 3 projects for me to discuss. 24JC0061. So these are the basic contract data of the 3 projects. 24JC0061, Project name of construction of 4-story 20 classroom school building in Galas National High School, Dipolog City, Zamboanga del Norte. Location of project is at Galas National High School, Dipolog City, Zamboanga del Norte, with an ABC of 53,742,306 pesos and 10 centavos, with a duration of 270 calendar days. For 24JC0062, locating of Barangay Lapero, Farm to Market Road, Barangay Lapero, Sindangan, Zamboanga del Norte. Location of the project is at Barangay Lapero, Sindangan, Zamboanga del Norte, with ABC of 29,850,000 and a contract duration of 209 calendar days. And for 24JC0064, construction of 1-story 2-classroom school building in Bartolome, Aripal, Memorial National High School, Barangay Upper Disakan, Zamboanga del Norte. Location of projects at Bartolome Aripal Memorial National High School, Barangay Upper Disakan, Zamboanga del Norte. It has an ABC of 4,975,000 and a duration of 206 calendar days. So these are the basic contact data of the 3 projects. So we have here first with for JC0061, construction of 4-story school building in Galas National High School. So this is the perspective of the said project. We have also here the floor plans of this project. So this is a 4-story and 20 classrooms. So each story contains 5 classroom each with CRs on both sides of the building. This is the front elevation. Cross-section of the building. And it is the detailed section of the building. Okay. So for the it is also the section for the CR. No? So we have here a PWD and female toilet. This is the detailed section of the blackboard. So these are the basic data for this project construction of 4-story school building in Galas National High School. Sprinkler system. Magpaanga to siya, sir. Kompleto na siya, sir. Wala na nabutang dili namin. Okay, so this is a standard school building. So, kompleto na siya, sir. Okay. So for the next project, we have here kung building of Barangay Lapero, FMR, Barangay Lapero, Sindangan, Zamboanga del Norte. So for the details of the project, we have here the location of the project. It is at Barangay Lapero, Farm Station 6 plus 218 to 8 plus 200. Okay. So for the typical road section, width of 2.5 meters. Thickness of the PCP is 200 mm with a shoulder ranging from 1.5 to 600 mm, and a thickness for item 301, which is gravel surface course, is 150 mm, and the thickness of the subbase underneath the PCP is 200 mm, item 201 aggregate subbase course. So there are provisions for installation or construction of retaining walls, drainage structures, and other structures. Just refer for the details in the posted plans, DED plans. Okay. And for the third one, 24JC0064, 1-story school building at Bartolome Aripal Memorial National High School in Upper Disakan, Manukan, Zamboanga del Norte. So this is the detail of the project. We have here the perspective of the project. So this is a 1-story 2 classroom. So this is the site development plan. The exact location of the building with regards to the property of the school. This is the floor plan. We have here the two classroom with each classroom containing a toilet or yes, a toilet. Each classroom. So therefore, we also have two toilets for this project. Okay. So I guess that's all for the basic data, contact data for these three projects. For the last one, I would like to call on Engineer uh, Jonathan Oberos for the details of 24JC0063.
Good morning to all.
Good morning.
Contract ID 24GC0063. Project name is Maintenance, Repair, and Rehabilitation of Infrastructure, Facilities, and Other Related Activities. Public Building, Repair, or Maintenance of DOST Building, Provincial Science and Technology Center Main Building, Dipolog City, Zamboanga del Norte. Location is Dipolog City, Zamboanga del Norte. ABC is 2 million. Duration is 60 calendar days. Uh, this is the plan perspective for the project, and this is the floor plan. Our cover of the work is outer wall only. Doors and windows, glaze tiles for the for the for this plan, then and glaze tile for this CR. Then only in the floor plan ground floor, not covered in the floor plan lower floor. So ceiling plan ground floor also covered in the wall. Then the roofing, and then the repainting of the trusses is also the cover of the wall. And then the elevation plan, doors and windows schedule, and also the lightning fixture wire, mga wiring, then okay. That's all for the DOST building.
Okay, thank you for our resource person from the planning and design and maintenance section for the presentation of the basic contract data. Now we will proceed with the presentation of the eligibility requirements and the technical and financial components to be presented and discussed to us by the head of the technical working group, Engineer Ronald Abahani.
Morning again, everyone. So
Good morning.
these are the eligibility requirements and the technical and financial requirements of our bids. No, first and foremost is the eligibility requirements. Number one is the registration in the civil works applications. Although this is not mandatory, but contractors or bidders are encouraged to apply in the civil works application, no, by applying in the procurement service at the DPWH central office. So by doing so, it will be easy for us for the eligibility checking of your documents. Okay. For those who have not yet enrolled who are not yet enrolled in the CWA, you may do so by accomplishing the CCASI or the Contractor's Confidential Application Statement for inclusion, including the documents enumerated in the list of annexes of CCASI. And also, we will be submitting this to the procurement service during working weekdays from 7 to 4 p.m. at the DPWH central office. Okay. So for the PCAB license requirement, we have here in the table showing the classification and the size range of the PCAB required for each of the four projects. No, for 61 we have General Building GB1 building and a size range from medium A. For 62, 24GC0062, we have General Building Engineering GE1 road and size range of small b. For 24GC0063, General Building GB1 building small b, and 24GC0064, General Building GB1 building small b. Okay. Now let's proceed to the technical component of our bid. So first document to be submitted to us is a valid and updated PhilJEPS registration certificate. Now, make sure that your PhilJEP is not only valid but also updated, meaning the documents enumerated in the PhilJEPs are valid. For example, the registration certificate, mayor's permit, and tax clearances all have a valid dates indicated in the PhilJEPs registration certificate, including the pickup license and also the audited financial statements. Okay, next document to be submitted to us is the statement of prospective bidder of all its ongoing project and private contracts, including contracts awarded but not yet started. Now, this document may or may not be submitted by the bidder who is already enrolled in the CWA. But if the bidder wishes to update its profile in the CWA, so he may submit these documents by using Annex O of the CCASI, including the following supporting documents, no, as listed in the screen, as you have as shown in the screen, no. We have here the latest percentage of statement of works accomplished, contract agreement, notice of award, notice to proceed, and joint venture agreement stating percent participation for joint ventures. Okay. Another document is the statement of bidder's single largest completed contracts. So the bidder may submit this document if he is already enrolled in the CWA or he wishes to update its profile in the CWA. So you can do this by accomplishing Annex N of the CCSI and including and attaching the following documents as supporting documents. We have here the certificate of completion, our final inspection report, CPS final rating, certificate of final acceptance, notice of award to proceed, contract agreement, and joint venture agreement stating the percent participation for the joint ventures. So remember that the single largest completed contract for the contractor must be at least 50% of the ABC. But for contractors small A and small b, without similar experience, are allowed to bid if the cost of such contract is not more than the AR, CC, or allowable rates of contract cost of the registration based on the guidelines prescribed by the PCAB. So this is the major and similar categories of each contract IDs. So for 61 and 64, the major work category is BICWOPLC, which is building construction without fast low rise, concrete frame 1 to 5 story. So these are the similar categories of corp, BICW, PHCCP, WIC, WPL, CCP, and so on and so forth. Just refer to the details shown on the screen. These are the additional similar categories for major work category of BIC, WOPLC for contract ID 61 and 64. Now, for contract ID number 24GC0063, the major work category is RCP, meaning roads construction PCP, and we only have two similar categories, the RRP and RCTP, which is the RRP, which is the road rehabilitation PCCP, and RCTP, road construction tunnel PCCP. And lastly, this is contract ID 0062, sorry. For contact ID 24JC0063, we have here BIR. It is a building repair. So these are the similar categories for major work category of building repair. Okay. We have uh,
Mm.
we have 16, no? 16 categories. I mean 17 similar categories, no? Just refer to the details shown on the screen. You can also refer to the DO 117 series of 2017 for the specifics. Okay. Another document to be submitted by the contractor under the technical documents is the special pickup license only for joint ventures. Yeah. And another document is the original copy of bid security. We have different forms of bid security, and each form has a prescribed format or prescribed for validity of 120 calendar days and specific amount for the different form of bid security. Okay, but the most common is the notarized bid security declaration. Make sure that it is notarized. Okay. We have here the different forms of bid security for form number 10, 11, and okay. So another document under the project requirement is the organizational chart. So using form number 13. So this is form number 13. So make sure that the organizational chart should indicate the key personnel required in the bid data sheet clause 10.4. Okay. Another document is the list of contractors' key personnel using form number 14 to accomplish this document. And also, these are the supporting documents for this specific document, no? The list of contractors' key personnel. We have here the curriculum vitae per personnel with experience data, notarized affidavits of commitment to work, photocopy of their valid PRC license, and photocopy of valid certificate of accreditation and or training. So for the list of minimum for the required contractors key personnel for the 4 projects, these are the required key personnel: 1 project manager, 1 project engineer, 1 materials engineer, 1 safety officer, 1 first aider, and 1 foreman. And these are minimum required similar years of experience and total years of experience. But for materials engineer 1, we require that the personnel to be pledged should be at least Materials Engineer 1, accredited DPWH Materials Engineer 1. For safety officer, should be an duly accredited safety officer, and for the first aider, should be a duly accredited first aider. Now, take note for the limits of assignment for accredited contractor consultants materials engineer. So, ME1 should have the limits of assignment based on DO 98, 016. As you can see on the screen show, no? 1 project costing not more than 150 million, 2 projects with a total cost of 250 million, or 3 projects with a total cost of 200. Okay. So another document is the list of contractors' major construction material testing equipment. So to accomplish this form, you will be using form number 15. And this equipment is categorized into 3. We have here own equipment, list equipment, and under purchase agreement. Now, for each equipment, a supporting document should be attached. For own, you should be attaching the copies of sales invoice, of sales certificate of ownership, and or registration certificate from the LTO. For list equipment, only a certification from the lessor that the equipment unit shall be available for the contract once awarded. And for under purchase agreement, certification from the vendors that the equipment unit shall be available for the contract once awarded. So these are the minimum major equipment for each project. For 24G0061, this is the minimum equipment requirement. For 62, and for 63, and for 64. No? For the specific, just refer to the bid, or just refer to the bid data sheet of the bidding documents for each project. Now, for material testing equipment, just refer to DO11 series of 2017. So because it is per license category of the contractor, whether you are small, medium, or large, you have a specific minimum testing equipment requirement. Okay. And the last one for our technical document is the omnibus form statement using form number 16. Now, the latest OSS or omnibus form statement is composed of 10 statement. And make sure that this document should be notarized because this is an omnibus sworn statement. And additional document for corporation, partnership, or cooperative, submit also a original notarized certificate, and for joint venture, original power of special power of attorney for all members of the joint venture, giving full power and authority of each officer to sign the OSS and do acts to represent the bidder. But for sole proprietorship, no additional document is required. Now, for the financial document, make sure uh, that you will also be submitting your NFCC, no? Computation of your NFCC. So the formula for the NFCC is current assets minus current liabilities times 15 minus the value of all outstanding and completed portions of the project and under ongoing contract, including awarded contracts, get to be started coinciding with the contract to be bid. Now, the minimum NFCC should be at least equal to the ABC. Okay. For the second envelope, we have here the financial component envelope. So the financial component envelope is composed only of 4 documents. The first one is the financial bid form using the prescribed form number 9. Each and every page of this bid form, including the bid of quantity, should be signed by the persons signing the bid. Okay? If the discount offered is handwritten, so it should be signed also. Okay. Another document is the bill of quantities. Our bill of quantities is composed of 2 documents, the form number 17 and form number 18. Form number 17 is the BOQ itself, and the form number 18 is the bid price summary. Remember, as stated in the bid form, each and every page of the bill of quantities, including the bid price summary, should be signed by the person signing the bids. If there is even one page without the signature, then it means rejection of your bid. Next document is the detailed estimate, no standard form, but the bidder shall also include in the detailed estimate a summary sheet indicating the unit price of construction materials, labor rates, and equipment rentals used in coming up with the bid. And the last one is the cash flow by quarter using form number 19. Now, remember, our cash flow should be based on the duration of the procurement project. So I guess that's all for the required documents for technical eligibility requirement for the technical proposal and then the financial proposal.
Okay, thank you, Engineer Ronril Abakahim, the head of the technical working group. Okay, the floor is now open for questions and clarifications. Okay, well, if there's none, we would like to request IBAC Secretariat to read the date, the time, and the place of the deadline for the submission and receipt of bids and the opening of bids.
Yes, thank you, Member. So, interested bidders, prospective bidders, the deadline of submission and receipt of the bid opening will be on April 29, 2024 at exactly 10 a.m. at the office of the Procurement Unit, Zamboanga Norte, 2nd District Engineering Office, Dipolog City. That's all.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Rosilio Moralio Jr., BAC Secretariat member. Okay, since all the agenda at hand are already presented and discussed, any motion for adjournment?
Madam Chair, I move to propose this public maintenance.
Okay, it has been moved and seconded